Yo, what's going on everyone? Ignacio here. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Today we have a special guest, Rizu, and today's video is going to be about how to budget your life. So what is a budget? A budget is basically your income minus all your expenses, even counting like the smallest things.
So to put it in perspective, we're going to give an example of a monthly budget. In this example, this is a full-time student with a part-time job.
So I guess the income for this particular person could be around $800 a month.
So next is a list of expenses. So the first biggest one is going to be rent. And we're going to say that was $460 a month. This is for a one-bedroom, 400 square foot apartment. The next is electricity, which averaged around $50. Next is groceries. That also includes personal items. That's around $150. Also, gas is $20. Car insurance is $50. And the last expense is a phone bill, which is $90. So in total, the expenses added up to be $820. So as you can see, the expenses are higher than the income. So because the expenses are bigger than the income, it's really important to have savings or to have an emergency fund.
Obviously, try to have this savings fund made before you actually move out and start, I guess, living on your own. That would be the smart thing to do. So we recommend to have like around $2,000 saved up, and that's just obviously for the meantime until you start making more money.
And these savings are also used for other expenses like health expenses, if you need to go to the doctor or you need to buy medicine, and also for vehicle maintenance if your car breaks down or needs an oil change. And I also used my savings to buy clothes and shoes. I didn't really budget that into my monthly expenses. So other expenses that we didn't have in this example are like water. We're going to say water was included in the rent fee. And also gas. Some apartments charge gas if they have a gas hookup. Also cable and internet. Those are expenses that are optional.
Another optional expense is going to the gym. Depending, I mean, I guess there's like a lot of various prices, but it could start from like $30 to like $60 a month. Also, having a pet is something else to consider when living on your own. Some places actually charge you to have a pet. Like they call it like a pet fee, right?
Pet rent.
Pet rent, yeah. Your pet actually has to pay rent, so.
So one of the biggest expenses that I think people have is having a car payment. And a way around that is to buy a used car and try to just pay it in full. So as an example, for my first car, I tried to find a good, cheap, reliable car that was well taken care of. So it was pretty easy for me to save enough to purchase that car and to have it before I moved out on my own.
So another big expense that most of you guys probably have right now is student loans, and I guess try to get financial aid if you can, and or get some scholarships too. That really would help you out a lot. So I know a lot of us would like to go to a big school, obviously graduate from there, but try to do your general stuff beforehand at a smaller school where in the end it turned out to be cheaper.
So something that helped both of us is that we both went to the nearest college where we lived. So that meant that we didn't live on campus. We both lived at home for the most part. And we didn't have to do any like meal plans or anything like that. So some things that we wished we knew before we started budgeting was to have credit. So credit is really important because you need it to get an apartment, and even if you get an apartment, you need it to open utility accounts. And if you have no credit, you're going to be charged even more for not having any credit. So credit cards can be a good thing and a bad thing if you know how to use them responsibly. But you really do need credit cards to start building up your credit. So there are options out there. Credit cards with 0 annual fee, credit cards with low interest. So you really just have to look into the details of each credit card before you apply for them.
So try to do like your own research on how to build up your credit. But the way I did it, and I think it really worked really well, is I got I think 2 credit cards, and I was just paying those off monthly as the bills came. And another thing that really helped me out a lot is I was able to get my own cell phone plan like by myself. That also helped me build up my credit score. I also had multiple bills, credit cards. I had a car payment, but basically what I did was I focused on the bigger loan first and making sure to pay that off as soon as I could, because right after I did that, I was able to really rack up my money and pay everything else up. Something that worked for my shopping habits was I set up like a reward system for myself. So every month I would buy myself something big that I really wanted.
So now that we're both a little bit older, something that we wish we knew was to have consistent work history. And that's important because you need that consistent work history to be able to qualify for bigger loans. So bigger loans, like a mortgage, kind of require you to have no gaps in your work history and to keep a consistent job to be able to qualify for them.
Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this video could help you guys budget out your life. If you enjoyed, please leave us a like. It would really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, stay tuned for more videos like this, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Nacho Travel. That would be really cool of you. And with that out of the way, hope you guys have a great rest of your days, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.